Oh, hi guys. It's Heaven J. Fox with Loving You Fully. All right. Yes. All right. I'm going to finally do it. I'm going to finally make a dating profile. I sit on the edge of my bed staring at my phone as OkCupid downloads. As the green circle around the icon slowly fills up, my anxiety starts to kick in. Oh God, what am I doing? Why am I downloading this? I'm just setting myself up for failure. No, shut up, Bianca. You haven't even opened up the app yet. You don't even know who's on the app. Maybe you'll finally meet a guy who likes you for you. After all, you have such a winning personality. So many people have told you so. Some of those people were crushes who have rejected you, but that's beside the point. My phone makes a soft ding sound, notifying me that the download is complete. My index finger hovers over the green open button. You only live once. I press it. Instantaneously, the app opens up. Welcome to OkCupid. Please sign up or log in. Okay, so far so good, Bianca. I fill out some information about myself, such as name, location, gender, and sexual preference. But thankfully, the app does not ask for my credit card information. Alrighty, that wasn't so bad. What's next? Tell us a little bit about yourself. Oh gosh, what's interesting about me? Will guys find rheumatology interesting? Do people besides medical students and doctors even know what that is? Hi, I'm Bianca. I'm a freshman at the University of Houston with the dream of simultaneously owning a flower shop and being a rheumatologist. Feel free to message me and who knows, maybe a relationship will bloom? I couldn't think of a rheumatology joke. Next up is, please upload a picture of yourself. People with at least 3 pictures get 76% more likes. I deflate. 3 photos. I don't even have 1 good photo, let alone 3. Do I really have to? Can I use a picture of Kermit the Frog instead? I sigh. I open up my gallery to see what I have. I don't have a ton of pictures of myself because I don't like my photo being taken, which makes me the designated photographer whenever I'm with my friends. The few I do have are all headshot pictures because I need something for my LinkedIn profile. I scroll through my small camera album, debating which photos I should go with. No, not that one. Nope. Here we go. I'll go with this one. My smile is super cute, and my double chin doesn't stick out too much. This will be the only one I'll upload for now, until I take some good pictures. When I upload my picture, it seems like I've done everything because the next thing that comes up is a photo of a guy. Why does he have his shirt off? Do guys honestly think that being shirtless would attract complete strangers like me? Or maybe I'm on the wrong app. Did I download Tinder instead? I double check. Sure enough, I've downloaded OkCupid. I swipe left. I do this for the next 10 minutes, swiping left and right on the guys. I swipe right on the ones who are completely clothed and have an interesting bio, with extra points if they have a cute dog in the picture. Every time I swipe right, I'm hoping to get the pop-up saying, it's a match. I do this for the next 10 minutes. I went back. I didn't know it can do that. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. Sorry, y'all. That doesn't happen, though. I can feel my hope and confidence dwindle with each passing swipe. I take a look at the time. It's 1 a.m, Bianca. Who's up at this hour checking out OkCupid? Well, me. But what else am I going to do? Schoolwork? Nah. I'll wait till the last minute like I always do and deal with the crippling anxiety then. A few minutes pass by until I let out a yawn. Maybe I should head to bed and see if I get any matches in the morning. Hopefully the guys I liked will see my message and say, "Oh, hey, she seems pretty fun. I'll like her back." A girl can dream, right? I plug in my phone and turn it over so I don't tempt myself. I close my eyes and let myself drift off to sleep. Sugar plum! My dad's distant voice stirs me awake. Bianca, breakfast is ready. I bolt up. I can't miss Dad's breakfast. I would even give up sleep for his food. I change out of my PJs and style my hair. It takes what seems like an eternity to braid my hair and set it up in a perfect bun, though I consider myself one of the lucky ones. I throw on my favorite hoodie and a pair of leggings. All right, it's time for... My voice trails off as I turn to my nightstand, where I see my phone just sitting there, waiting for me to pick it up. I wonder if I got a match. Or maybe a guy messaged me. Ooh, that'll be exciting. I walk eagerly to my phone and pick it up. Let's see. There are notifications from OkCupid. Oh, they're just the ones telling me that there are more guys to check out. I thought I swiped on enough guys last night. I look in the mirror and stare at myself. Bianca, coming! I stare at my reflection for another moment before turning on my heel, making my way to the kitchen. The smell of freshly made pancakes wafts through the air as I enter the kitchen. Typically, I would be skipping a step to get to Dad's infamous pancakes, but right now, I'm just not feeling it. My dad looks over his shoulder as he's cleaning out a pan. There's my girl. Your breakfast on the table. Thanks. I walk past my dad and take a seat at the dining room table. In front of me are a couple of blueberry pancakes, a single strip of bacon, and 2 sunny-side-up eggs. Dad always made sure to put the eggs and bacon together as they form a smiley face. I can't help but crack a smile. My mom's also there, sipping on her tea while on her phone. She's furiously typing up a message, maybe it's something for work like always. She glances up and notices my presence. Oh, good morning, Bianca. How did you sleep? I slept fine. If you count sleeping at 1 a.m., fine. What about you, Mom? Sleep is but an illusion, Bianca. When you have idiots running your company, you can't even think about taking a nap. My mom finishes typing and puts down her phone. She sighs, pinching the bridge of her nose with her free hand. And what would they do without you? My dad walks around the table and pecks my mom's cheek. She smiles warmly and at the sign of affection. The company would burn down. My dad sits between my mom and me. My mom takes little bites of her already small breakfast, just a bowl of oatmeal mixed with fresh berries from the garden. My dad stares at me quizzically. You haven't touched your food yet, Bianca. Usually before I even get to the table, you're already a quarter through your meal. Everything okay? Yeah, everything is totally A-okay. Before he can ask any more questions, I pick up my knife and fork and start to pick away at the eggs and bacon. I can feel my dad's eyes on me as I struggle to finish. Though I haven't eaten all day, I feel full and if I continue eating, I'm just going to end up getting sick. I stop once I'm about a third of a way through my first pancake. It isn't with my food, is it? I shake my head slowly. I just don't feel like eating is all. Maybe your body is finally telling you to slow down. I look up at Mom. What do you mean, Mom? My dad turns to my mom, mouthing something that I don't understand. No, Graham, I'm not going to pretend everything is okay with my daughter when it's not. My mom turns to me. Bianca, you need to watch your weight. My heart sinks down to my chest, as if someone suddenly tied an anchor to it. Honey, you're 18. Your weight isn't normal for people your age. I know. But do you realize how hard it is to lose weight? I've tried eating less. It doesn't help that you're in a room all day at your computer. What do you expect me to do, Mom? I'm taking online classes. I barely have any free time to do anything else. Do you even know how hard it is to become a doctor? My mom squints her eyes and arches her eyebrows. Don't you dare raise your voice at me. Who do you think you are? The one piece of criticism I give you and you just fly off the handle? I don't know how you're going to survive in the real world with an attitude like that. How do you expect to work in the medical field if you're overweight? No one is going to take you seriously. My thoughts are invaded by nightmares that I have every night. However, in place of the usual school settings are sanitized white walls. They're filled with people that have no discernible features. Giggles and harsh words fill the hall. How can she even be a doctor? I mean, look at her. I know, right? How can you be fat and be a doctor? This is why people can't take doctors seriously. The dark walls are closing in on me. I can feel my heartbeat going faster and faster. Please stop. Bianca, who's calling out to me? Bianca. My dad's voice brings me back to reality. He's right by my side, kneeling. He has a tight grip on my hand. I look up to see my mom, regret written all over her face. Dad? My voice, just like my body, is on the verge of collapsing. Felicia, can you get her some water? Of course. My mom gets out of her seat and walks over to the faucet. Just focus on breathing, Bianca. Follow my lead. My dad slowly inhales and exhales on a steady beat. I follow. I can feel the walls were closing on me earlier start to ease away. Here you go. My dad takes the glass of tap water from my mom. Here, Sugar Plum. Drink some. I take the glass of water. I take a small sip. It's refreshing. Feeling better. I nod. My dad smiles. Good. He stands up and glances at my mom. How about you go to your room? I want to talk to your mother alone. I feel like a child, looking between my two parents to make sure everything is okay. I know it isn't. I've never seen Dad mad at Mom before. If he ever gets mad, it's at himself. Like when a customer nitpicks the smallest things in one of his dishes. His boss tells him not to get upset, but they might as well be talking to a brick wall without a word. I leave the kitchen. It's not until I get to my bedroom and close the door that I can hear the muffled voices. Bits and pieces of Mom and Dad's argument floats down the hall to my room. Just to help. We talked about this. So? They talked about this before, huh? I wonder what Mom has said about me. What she couldn't say to my face. To die? A heart attack? I make my way over to my bed despite my blurry vision. I collapse on top of it. I pull out my phone and look at it. Still no notifications from OkCupid. What am I even doing? Am I wasting my time trying to find love on a dating app? I'll never find love. Mom was right. No one is going to take me seriously. When I become a rheumatologist, people will stare at me as if I'm a kid playing dress up. Are you really a doctor? I can hear them asking. Who's to say the same thing won't happen with guys? When I finally land a date with a nice, handsome guy, the moment he sees me, he'll probably run for the hills. Maybe I should just sign up for one of those fetish websites. That way I know I'll find a guy who would actually like me for who I am. I'll also get money too, so I won't have to worry too much about college debt. Damn it. My heart is pounding an unsteady pattern. I can feel everything close again. I hate my body. I grip my bed sheet tightly, as if I was clinging to someone. My tears drip down my face and stain my blanket. I just wish I was pretty. My soft crying goes on for hours, on and off. There are moments where I felt like I couldn't cry anymore, but after a little break from it, the tears came back. Someone is knocking at my door. Sugar Plum. His gentle voice comes through the closed door. I wipe my eyes. They sting from all the crying. Can I come in? Yeah. My voice has no energy behind it. My dad opens the door. In his hand is a roast beef sandwich. I made you lunch. My dad walks over to me. He places the sandwich on my nightstand and gives me a concerned look. Are you going to eat? I look at the sandwich, then turn over facing away from Dad and the food. Bianca. I could feel my dad's weight shift onto the edge of my bed. He places a comforting hand on my arm. Am I ugly, Dad? What? No. Then why would Mom say those things about me? Did she talk about you? Did she talk to you about me when I wasn't around? She's just looking out for you. Aside from the concerns she has about your health, there was high school. You came home every day crying about the girls who bullied you. She just doesn't want to see you like that again. So that gives her the excuse to say mean things to me? Bianca, your mother is... My dad searches desperately for the right words. That's just how your mother was raised. It's not an excuse, I know, but I roll my eyes. Whatever. Bianca, can you please look at me? Please? I don't move. I have to get to work. Call or text me, okay? I don't reply. I love you. Once again, I don't say a word. My dad gets up from the bed and leaves the room, shutting the door behind him. I close my eyes, trying my best to ignore the wonderful aroma coming from the roast beef sandwich. I'm not hungry anyway. What time is it? I grab my phone. It's 2:00 p.m. I turn myself over and see that my sandwich isn't there anymore. I guess my dad put it away before he left for work. I doubt he wanted me to get sick from a room temperature sandwich. My stomach growls. Oh yeah, I didn't really eat my breakfast now, did I? I guess I should have had that sandwich. I drag myself out of bed and head straight to the kitchen. My creaky wooden floorboards sound throughout the hallway. Not that it would bother anyone, obviously. No one else is home but me. I open the fridge and search for the roast beef sandwich. Here it is. I grab the tinfoil covered sandwich that has a sticky note with my name on it. I can tell it's from Dad because of the awful penmanship. Honestly, mine isn't much better, but that comes with pursuing a career in medicine. With nothing left to do, I toss the tinfoil into the trash, nearly missing the trash can, and head back to my room. I munch on the delicious roast beef, but I can't help but feel disgusted by it. I'm supposed to enjoy this, right? Then why does it taste so bad? That's not a bad cook by any means. I sit on my bed and grab my laptop with my sandwich in my other hand. What should I do? Browse YouTube? Listen to music? Do schoolwork? I know I should do schoolwork, but I think I'll browse YouTube just for a little bit. And then schoolwork. I should watch some videos. Maybe that'll help cheer me up. I go to YouTube, curiously scrolling through my feed to see what's there. News. Jeez, can the world not go to hell just for one day? Here we go. A new gameplay video from Dashi. And it's a scary one too. I click on it. After 5 or so minutes of his never-ending intro, Dashi finally gets into the game. Of course, every little thing scares him. Sound effects, horribly done animations, you name it. And he might just shriek a little, like a little schoolgirl. Yet his funny commentary and him getting scared brings a much-needed smile to my face. I don't get scary games. Why do the main character always insist on going towards the danger, not away from it? If that was me, I would already have been on a flight to Sweden by now. He finished the game in the video. It was really bad, so I don't blame him for trying to find something else to play. Alright guys, next thing we're going to play is a game called JoJo's House. It's a weird game. You take care of an obese man who rolls around in his sleep. In order to stop him before he rolls over you, you have to drop pies to distract him. Live long enough and you win. What? Did you roll down the hill to get... What? Did you roll down the hill to get here, Bianca? Hey, Selena. Maybe we should... I'm just asking a question. I mean, we never see her on the bus. I click off the video. I know the game developer's intention wasn't to hurt anyone with his really ridiculous concept of a game. I bet it's actually a good and funny game. It's just the less personal trauma I'm reminded of today, the better. I'll come back and watch it another time. I'll search to the front page of YouTube to see what else I can find. The video eventually ends. Something that always makes me a little sad. I take the last bite of my sandwich, and before I know it, hey there, guys! I nearly choke on my sandwich from the loud voice coming from my laptop speakers. What the? Did you two really autoplay a friggin' vlog? How is that even remotely related to what I was watching? I look at my screen. It's not a vlog, but a live stream. It's a girl sewing something. It looks like a beanie. Not only that, but she's curvy, just like me, and not afraid to show it either, with her pink top and low-rising jeans that fit snugly on her thick legs. How many people are watching her? 300 people are watching her? What? I hope your guys' Saturday has been good so far. She looks off to the side, reading the comments on her screen. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that you had a rough week at school, Patricia. What happened? If you don't mind telling me, that is. How does she have this many viewers? I need to Google this woman. What's her name? I glanced down at her username. Jasmine McLean? I typed that into Google in a separate tab and my eyes widen at the results. Jasmine McLean is an American plus-size model? How can she be plus-size and be a model? Aren't those two things not supposed to go together? I click on images. There's a professionally taken photo of her in a two-piece red bikini. Then there's one in a tight-fitting dress that exposes her legs for all the world to see. As I continue to scroll, it slowly turns from photographs done for magazines to selfies of her, all of which have her smile, not caring that her stretch marks are out. How can someone who's my size be so happy and successful in life? How can someone like her exist? For the next couple of hours, I watched Jasmine stream in shock and awe, still unable to process what I'm seeing. It doesn't make sense. Yet here she is, in front of my computer screen with adoring fans singing her praises. I want to ask her questions like, how are you a model? And how can you be so happy? Though I'm not sure how to word it without coming off as mean. Even if I manage to find a nice way to ask my storm of questions, would she even see them? There are now 450 people watching her stream, and the chat is scrolling super fast. You'd be lucky if she manages to read your comment. Whew. I got into sewing when I was 18. That was before clothing lines started introducing clothes for plus-size women, so you can imagine the nightmare I had to deal with. Jasmine chuckles, but there's a hint of melancholy behind it. Can't rely on people to do things for you, so after a ton of saving up, I bought myself this handy-dandy machine. There are some people who can't control the way they look. She smacks the sewing machine lightly. It still works despite all the abuse I put it through. She rubs it as if she's comforting the machine. And I love Betsy so much because of that. The machine has a name? Okay then. I suppose we all have our unique perks. I can name every inflammatory y'all, hold on. Arthropathy? I suppose we all have our unique perks. I can name every inflammatory arthropathy, while this lady names objects. Let's see. She squints. Bizarre Penguin is asking, why are you promoting obesity? Jasmine sighs and pinches the bridge of her nose. I'm not. Body positivity doesn't promote obesity. Body positivity. I heard of that term before, but I'm not sure what it means, to be honest. From how you worded your question, You're probably one of those people who tell people to lose weight without an ounce of consideration to how they feel. Just like what Mom did this morning. I'm not telling anyone that it's okay to be my weight. Body positivity is all about being positive and supportive of those around you, regardless of their weight. I'm just promoting self-love is all. But how can you love yourself when you live in a world where skinny is beautiful and being fat is ugly? Anyway, I think the beanie is done. Jasmine shows off the cream color beanie. It's perfectly stitched from what I can tell. Cute, ain't it? She tries it on. She rotates and poses for me and the rest of the audience to see. Of course, even if it came out bad, I can make anything look cute. I'm going to end the stream now. It's getting late and I haven't had dinner yet. Wait, no, I still have questions to ask. I hover over the chat trying to type out one of my many questions, yet the phrasing still hasn't come to me. Crap. How do I type words? Jasmine waves goodbye and ends the stream. Damn it! There has to be some way I can contact her. She has social media, so I can just message her there. I go to her Instagram. Should I follow her? Doesn't she see if I follow her? What happens if she sees a message from someone who isn't a fan? Would she ignore them? I hit the follow button. It doesn't hurt to be safe. I start drafting up a message. Hey there! My name is Bianca, and I'm 18. I've been having a ton of issues with my weight. Do you have any advice for someone like me? Thanks. I send the message, and I can feel an overwhelming amount of anxiety, similar to what I felt earlier today, hit me like a ton of bricks. Oh, God. What did I just do? What if she doesn't respond? What if she does and doesn't have any advice? What if she just tells me to get over and ignore the haters? It's hard to ignore people staring at you like you're a freak at a circus. No one can help me. A sound comes from my computer. I look at my screen and see a tiny message from Jasmine. She responded? Already? What happened to dinner? Hi, Bianca. Sorry if I sent any typos. I'm eating some leftover gumbo and I'm not known to multitask. Like at all. It means a lot that you're asking me for advice. If I had to be honest, there are still days where I struggle. If you caught the tail end of the stream, you might have seen that comment about me promoting obesity. I type up a quick reply. Yeah, I did. When I see comments like that, and the ones on my Instagram post calling me a pig or a seal, I try to not let it get to me. But there are days where it does. You're not going to like what I'm going to say, but this is something I've been told by all my therapists. So, just know I'm saving you a ton on therapy bills. You have to learn to love yourself. But how? Jasmine stops typing, thinking of a reply. It's not easy. Let me tell you that. Look in a mirror and stare at yourself. Get back to me when you do. I look up from my computer to my full-size mirror, my mortal enemy. I don't know about that. Slowly I get up from my bed and walk over to the mirror, my dread building up with every step. I see. Well, me, I'm in my favorite hoodie and leggings. I grip at the hem of my hoodie. I lift it up, revealing my plump stomach. There are tiny white stretch marks across my body, and I know there are a ton of them under my pants. I throw down my hoodie. It's stupid. I grab my phone out of my pocket and start typing up a message. I tried the mirror thing. It didn't work. My stretch marks are just, ew. Stretch marks can be hard to look past, but remember, they're just a small flaw you have, and everyone has flaws. Did you try smiling? I took a quick peek at your profile. You honestly need to post more pics. You have the most adorable smile in the ones you do have up. Me? Cute? She has to be joking, right? You're joking, right? I might be a lot of things, but a liar isn't one of them. Trust me, You're super pretty. All you gotta do is stretch your strut with confidence. You gotta be, and excuse my French, that bitch. I gotta be that bitch. Sorry to cut this short, but I gotta get going. I hope you come by my stream tomorrow. Before I even have a chance to say goodbye, Jasmine logs off, leaving me on my own devices. I lift up my hoodie again, exposing my stretch marks. I've taken a deep breath. Be that bitch, Bianca. You can do this. I take off my hoodie, my shield against the outside world. Ignore the voices in my head, Bianca. I twirl around and try out different poses, much like the ones models do. Then, at the final pose, I smile. My dimples and pearly white teeth show themselves off. I guess I do have a cute smile. For the next few days, I spent a lot of my time watching Jasmine's streams, even during class. I mean, can you blame me? It's hard to focus on boring freshman orientation stuff, especially when it's on a computer. This top you're seeing now, I made myself. No way. I began furiously typing in the chat. I wish I was talented like that. Do you have any more suggestions on where to buy clothing for plus size people? I don't own a sewing machine and have no talent whatsoever. Jasmine looks at the chat and chuckles. Bianca, you do have talent. What do you mean? Not everyone can be a doctor. If I was a doctor, I think the whole hospital would be doomed. I chuckle. I guess that's true. I wouldn't say we're friends. More so like respected acquaintances. I try not to bother her too much with my questions and usually save them for streams if possible. It's been nice. For the first time in a long time, my spirit feels lifted. I've been able to look in the mirror more and find things I like about myself. It's small stuff like how my beautiful eyes are, how my nose crinkles when I smile, and my puffy cheeks that I once despised. Bianca? Well, except for when I see my mom. I don't know. Ever since Saturday, I feel weird around her. I don't hate her. I love Mom with all my heart, but I can't help but feel betrayed. Betrayed by the fact she would say something so mean to her own kid. We haven't really talked either. Small words here and there at breakfast and over at dinner. How's school? She would ask. I reply with it's going fine, I guess. That's about where it will end. She would stare at me and open her mouth as if she was holding back something. But the words she wished she would say never came out. She would instead go back to eating dinner. Come in, Mom. My mom opens the door and closes it softly behind her. Do you mind if we talk? I guess this was bound to happen eventually. Sure. My stomach feels queasy. She walks over and sits on the bed. She looks at the ground. For a few minutes, we sit together in an uncomfortable silence. Oops, I forgot to answer Bianca's question, didn't I? My mom head perks up at the mention of my name. She looks to the source of the sound. What are you watching? I look at her curious expression and then down to my laptop. Should I show her Jasmine? What would she think of her? Why are you watching her? She's a bad example for you. Well, are you going to show me? I turned the laptop around so she has a full view of the stream. She studies what's happening on the screen. Jasmine is knitting together a cute scarf with a tiny needle because good old Betsy broke. The funeral is on Sunday. I can't read Mom at all. What does she think of Jasmine? Who is this? Her tone always had sharp edges to it. Jasmine McLean. She's a model. I see. Quickly, I turn the laptop back to me. Bianca, can you turn down the stream? I do exactly as she says, but I make sure that I can still hear Jasmine. Her voice brings me comfort. Bianca, Mom twiddles her thumbs. I'm sorry for how I acted the other day. Are you? Or did Dad tell you to apologize? I can already tell you don't believe me. I raised you for 18 years, Bianca. You honestly think I wouldn't know my own daughter? Then you would have known I'm sensitive about my weight. I come home every day crying about how kids from school talked about me. Why did you think it would be okay to come at me the same way they did? I thought you were supposed to be my mom, not a bully. My voice is faltering. You're right. I'm just concerned about you and your health. Your doctor has told you that if you get any bigger, you'll be at high risk for heart disease and diabetes. I just don't want to see you die before I do. You didn't have to be mean about it, though. Mom's eyes widen, taken aback by me raising my voice. I've taken a deep breath and exhale. Mom, I know I'm big. You don't think I know that? If you really cared, you would have been a lot more gentle about it. I've been watching Jasmine and look. I open a new tab and quickly look up Jasmine. She's a model, and despite her weight, she's happy. If she can be happy with how she looks, why can't I? Why can't I become a successful doctor all because of how I look? She even showed me where I can get some clothes but she's teaching you that it's okay to be... No, she's not. She's teaching people to love themselves for who they are and that I can be happy regardless of how I look. If I wanted to lose weight or make changes to my body, that's okay. It's about how I feel, not how others feel. Mom, for once in my life, I feel happy. Whenever I look in the mirror, I don't feel like I look like a freak. Don't you want me to be happy? My mom stares at me. I can feel my determination dwindle. Mom, she smiles. It's been a long time since I've seen that glow in your eyes. Okay, I support you, but I'm never going to stop being concerned about you. Is that fair? As long as you promise to not say things about my weight anymore. She nods. I promise. Then yeah, it's fair. Now come on, give your mom a hug. My mom wraps her arms around me tightly, squeezing me as if she almost lost me. I cling on to her, not wanting this moment to end. We stay like this for a few minutes until the feeling of soreness starts to manifest in my arms. My mom lets me go. Let's go eat some dinner. Your dad made some gumbo. Oh, before I forget, I open my email and show my mom the recent message I got. Look at what I got yesterday. It's supposed to come tomorrow. I hope my mom doesn't realize that I paid extra for 2 days shipping. It looks adorable. It'll look great on you. I felt a surge of happiness course through me. I know, right? Be sure to show me when I get home from work tomorrow. I will. The two of us walk out of my room, leaving Jasmine's stream playing in my room. I've been camping in the kitchen ever since this morning. I can barely contain my excitement. Today's the day my outfit is going to arrive. It's the first time in a long time that I've bought clothes for myself. Who thought that there were actually stores that carried stuff in my size? I have to be sure to send a quick thank you to Jasmine for the recommendation. The mailman pulls up to the curb of my house. We lock eyes. Come on, just deliver the mail already. As if he heard my plea, he gets out of his truck and drops off some pieces of mail, but who cares about that? What I care about is the parcel he has between his arms. He settles it down on the front porch and quickly departs from his next stop. It's here! I run to the front door and throw it open. I grab my package and head straight to my room. I rip apart the package like a savage animal, finally sinking its teeth into its prey. I admire the clothes. The pink top was such a good decision on my part. The skirt? Ooh, it's been forever since I felt the breeze against my thigh. The pink shoes that were a bonus complete the entire outfit. Sure, I'd had to learn how to walk in heels, but beauty is pain, right? I throw off my baggy hoodie and leggings, changing quickly into my brand new outfit. Surprisingly, It fits well. I could have gone down half a size in the shoes, but I'll manage. The shirt is comfortably snug against my body. The skirt is perfect. I don't even have to pull it down. I twirl in front of the mirror, admiring myself. I look cute. I can't wait to show my parents. For now, though, I should take this outfit for a spin. I grab my phone and head outside. The spring air welcomes me. I slowly walk down my front steps and through the yard. For the first time in forever, I don't feel there isn't this huge weight on my shoulders, because you know what? I'm beautiful. And as long as I think that of myself, I don't care what others think. I am beautiful. Well, beautiful. Loving you fully is wonderful. I'd love to hear your comments below. I don't know about you, but I know exactly how she feels. Somewhat kind of, about weight, but not just that, just me personally. I've always dealt with, that's why you don't see Heaven J. Fox just, in front of the camera. I also hated my voice. So therefore, you never heard me all like that either. You know what I mean? Until about 2 years ago, when I started to pick up a mic and start to record myself and, start having a gaming channel. And then the more I recorded myself, the more I began to love my voice. Because I hated the sound of it. But now I don't. It's fine. I love it. My voice, I can't stop talking. I can't shut up. That's why I'm going to start playing games like this, reading them out for you guys. I'm going to start reading my books. Eventually, I am. But, I'm going through and I'm, trying to refreshen it up a little bit, and then I'm going to read it out. But yes. I too, like she, Bianca, didn't like to take pictures. Well, I still don't. I'm still struggling with that. I'm not going to lie. But I really do want to start showing myself through video, through talking to you guys. Well, I want to say face to face, but however you say that through video, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so I don't know. Let's start a conversation about loving ourselves fully in the comments. Okay? Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay? Subscribe. Y'all see that button down there? Look at the button. It says subscribe. Is it making colors when I say the word subscribe? If it do, yeah. And then what about when I say like? Is it making a highlighting? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments too about that. Because if you see subscribe and if it's blinking, go ahead and click that button. Okay? And if like is blinking when I say like, you know what I'm saying? Click the like too. And then let me know in the comment, yeah, it worked, or no, it didn't work. But I still subscribed and liked, so, making that comment. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. See you in the next one.